currently, most recently, 8th overall selected player in the 2024 NFL Draft. No other than the great Michael Penix Jr.
Welcome back, Falcons Faithful. This is Patrick with the Falcons Roost, ready to give you another update on our beloved Atlanta Falcons. Yesterday, Falcons QB Michael Penix Jr. sat down with former NFL greats Patrick Peterson and Bryant McFadden to talk about his unlikely college run to the championship game, as well as his thoughts on the upcoming season in Atlanta.
It was the last 5 or 6 games was the underdog, so it was like, man, that we always wanted it like that. You know, we knew what we had in our locker room, and we knew that, you know, no matter what anybody else said on the outside, we had to come out and prove it. To be able to make it there, you know, obviously we fell one short, but nobody expected us to be there in general. So it's like, you know, for us to be able to achieve that, you know, it was a blessing, you know. But obviously, you know, as a competitor, you know, we always want to win. So
people tend to overlook the fact that Penix led the Huskies to an undefeated season and a chance at a national title. That tells you that he possesses the leadership skills to command the Falcons' offense when his time comes to step in and be the future in Atlanta. They went on to discuss his thoughts on working with Kirk Cousins and what his role will be at Flowery Branch.
yeah, I mean, he texted me the same night of the draft, you know, just said congrats and stuff like that. But that's about it so far.
And how do you foresee that relationship, transitioning for you your rookie year?
Yeah, man, I know me. You know, I'm a guy that, you know, want to see everybody be great as well. You know, so, you know, for me, I'm gonna be in this corner. We're on the same team. You know, and I'll hope the same from him. You know, obviously, I don't feel like he's entitled to mentor me in a way or like bring me along. You know, but you know, for me, it's about me. You know, just taking that step and, you know, watching what he do. You know, learning. You know, how he prepare, how he go about it, because obviously he's been doing it at a high level and he's been doing it for a long time, so he must be doing something right. So, you know, I want to just find ways that I can, continue to better my game and, find my way in the league. So, that's the mindset I'm going into it with. So.
They went on to delve into whether or not Penix felt slighted by being ranked the number 4 QB in the draft following his championship run.
Speaking of underdog, throughout the entire draft process, most experts, draft analysts, they had you ranked at best the 4th quarterback going into the draft. What type of motivational factor was that for you?
I ain't really had time to be, just sitting at the TV, looking at that stuff. So, yeah, man, I was just working.
Penix also discussed his love of music and how it motivates him to be great.
Man, I always like music. I feel like that was the biggest thing. Just always like music. I always listen to music. Any chance I get, I have music playing. But I feel like it comes from that, and also you just be bored sometimes. If you got all your studying done, you ain't really got nothing else to do. And you just be listening to music, and I hear a beat or something off a song, and I go look up the instrumental on the beat, and I just start rapping, like just for fun, just stuff to do, but it don't be too serious.
For the full 49-minute interview, head over to the All Things Covered podcast. Link will be listed in our description. With the beginning of rookie minicamp underway, videos began surfacing of a first look at the rookie quarterback, as well as undrafted free agent John Paddock. They are seen working with quarterbacks coach TJ Yates. Penix, a southpaw, will take some getting used to for the Falcons wideouts. The reverse spin is something both former Falcons receivers Peerless Price and Roddy White discussed in the past while fielding catches from fellow southpaw Michael Vick.
When that ball's spinning, you kind of have to, when you're catching the ball, you have to grip it a little bit different. It makes a difference. So it's one of those things we had to work on after practice.
And it usually takes a couple of days to get used to the adjustment of the way the ball spins.
All right, here's the Michael Penix at Falcons rookie camp. That's number 16 will get out of the way. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's out of the way. TJ Yates talking to Penix. 1, 2, 3. Rush, throw. Moves over again. 1, 2, 3. Throw. Falcons rookie draft pick Michael Penix. This is 16 Paddock from Illinois. Undrafted rookie.
Even the local Fox 5 crew came out to observe and get some shots of the rookies in attendance. Overall, it was a good sneak peek of what's to come. Falcons fans have a lot of questions going into the season, and this is where they start getting answers. Falcons head coach Raheem Morris addressed the press afterwards and fielded some questions about his first impression of players, as well as an update on how Kirk Cousins is being handled post-ACL surgery.
Now, Kirk is every day improving, so we are kind of right at the point where he's doing everything that we can do at this point at phase 2, right, which is nobody around him, there's no contact, he's all good with all those type of things, so he's been doing all those things, he's been throwing, he's been out there pretty much full go. And we got him in a limited basis, you know, obviously because he's still in his rehab and his treatment and all those type of things, but he'll be doing a lot of those things when we get back, because we still won't have a lot of people in the pocket. Most of the stuff is jogged through, as you guys know, in the offseason programs now. So he's full going those type of things. We'll limit what he does as far as the amount, not necessarily what he's doing when it comes to what we're at and what we're able to do right now. It's not like training camp where I'm worried about people being around his feet, because the pace is so slow and such slower that we feel really good about where he's at right now.
Morris also addressed his feelings on the pass rush and where the team is in terms of solving that issue.
We're not even close. You know, you're talking about pass rush, you're talking about getting into the weeds of training camp, determining some of the things you can do to help your pass rush. You know, like last year in LA, we talked about it. We were at the detriment of who was going to be the pass rusher next to Aaron Donald, and then you find these rookies and these young guys come out of nowhere, and you get Kobe Turner end up with 10 sacks or 9, whatever it was, and Byron Young may have 8 or 9, and these guys arise from their point of the draft process. Hopefully we had that kind of success here, but you don't want to predict that this early in the game, particularly when you talk about upfront people in the offseason when we don't have on pads, we don't have some of those things. The only thing you could do right now is get them ready to throw the best training camp in order to give you a chance to have the pass rush you hope you can get from your draft people and your second-year players coming back in order to get those guys going.
And finally, he discussed the process the rookies will need to go through to make the 53-man roster in September.
It's really good to get the guys acclimated and kind of, because you can't catch them up to the guys because they've been working hard. They've been going at it. You really want to just give them a chance of what the rhythm and the routine is going to look like from a daily basis when you throw them in. And nowadays, if you know, we went back to the second time you can have rookie minicamp, so now they're going to get thrown in right when we start the next phase, which is phase 3, the OTA days, and you got to try to ease these guys into it as much as you can, because you know what happens, right? These guys been on banquet tours. They've been talking to you guys. They've been the biggest deals on the block for the last couple of weeks, and they've been having to walk around to different schools and different cities and everything and work out, and they've been having to eat and talk and do all these things. So they're not probably in football shape. So in order to give them the best chance to be in the best form of football shape, you got to ease them into it. You got to have the ramp up period that we automatically have in training camp. We got to kind of develop that form right now.
That does it for today, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future Falcons news and notes. So go have a great weekend, and we will be back soon with more information on your beloved Dirty Birds. Until the next time, cue the outro.